We're in the basement of 94 Public Square. This is the oldest building in the downtown Monmouth, and we're going to see some of the signs of that it's one of the oldest buildings. Over the last probably 6 weeks, we've been getting the basement shored up. We had a lot of walls to tear out that were on top of the brick walls and also the stone walls. We've come through and we've put a fiber mesh concrete mixture on the walls to protect and to hold this. We have a lot more work to do in this area right here. We have uncovered a beam that we're going to replace, a steel beam that's rusted out, but everything else down here has been shored up. And so we're excited about getting the foundation to a nice stable place. And then we'll also have to work on some of the outside walls that, because of the settling of the foundation, it's created some challenges that we're going to have to face here once it gets warm. Right now, it is extremely cold in Monmouth. Here in the basement, we have it at 50 degrees, and that even feels cold, but outside it's in the single digits. Not 100% sure what we're going to do with these walls yet. A big part of me wants to keep these exposed. The guys did an incredible job at getting these all put back together, and now it's completely holding the weight of the building again. And they had to go through and put wedges in and really piece this back together. There was a lot of pieces falling out. You would barely brush something and the old mortar was just coming out. So this took a lot of work to put this back together. Here, you're going to see multiple layers of, over the years, what people have done. They've had everything from the wood siding. At one time, you had plaster down here. They just keep building out the walls, and then eventually the last people that were down here had paneling that covered all the walls in this basement. We'll most likely at least put up somewhat of a wall. I'm not sure yet if we'll cover this look or not. If you look down this wall, it's just a really cool look that you see in some of the old buildings like forts and places that I've been. And so we might end up keeping that depending on what this space gets used for. In a building like this, one of the things you find is there's been all kinds of different uses for it. So there's electrical going everywhere. There's plugins going, there's all kinds of junction boxes and things happening. And so we'll go in and clean all of this up. These are the walls where they put the new brick in. And so we have new brick mixed in with the old brick. And then one of the things that's interesting down here, and I'm not exactly sure why they did it, maybe you could put in the comments below what your thoughts are on it, but instead of just running the drywall wall all the way down or the plaster wall all the way down to the concrete, they ended up building about a 2-foot brick wall, and then that's where from there they ended up stubbing up the wall that they put in all the way around. This is one of the ways that it makes it easy to run electrical and then to cover up that other look as far as the rock look, which I kind of like. But that does go all the way around. It's in the other building also. This is looking better all the time. We have this wall over here smeared. We did take the drywall up just to get rid of everything that might have been moisture or had mold on it. We'll probably end up taking the rest of this drywall out that is in this area. Something that's really important to look at when you're looking at buildings is how much power you have coming into the building. This particular building has 3 different sets of electrical coming in, 3 different meters, which is good for us as far as when we're looking at possible tenants being able to come in here. It's important to be able to have enough power. You're never sure what you're going to find in different buildings. I just noticed that this is hanging down from the ceiling. So we're going to find out what it is when you pull it down. And it is a staircase. Those are some skinny stairs going up. And it is going up to, so we just found out that we do have a way to get to the other building. Did not know this was here, even though we've been upstairs a few times. This would be at the back of the kitchen. It's going to be on the outside north wall is what it'll be on, but I did not notice this before. We're still looking for ideas for these buildings. We've had a lot of good ones. And we're also looking for people that want to take that next step. Maybe you've always dreamed of a business here in Monmouth and in a small town. This is the place to start a business. Now's the time to start one. We'll come alongside you in any way we can to help. We probably have about another 2 weeks of work to do to shore up that area with the steel beam. But then after that, we're getting ready to start on the next floor.